Golf at Altitude takes you to Southwest Denver and the golf club at Ravenna. Hello, buddy. I'm Scott Hastings, and welcome to Golf at Altitude Golf Club at Ravenna. Listen, I could sit there and say beautiful and peaceful and all those things fit, but man, just look over my shoulder. This place is spectacular. Nearly 7,300 yards long, 1 billion years in the making nearly. This place, you won't believe it. You got to stay tuned for this. Not only this course, we're going to show you our tips and techno all ahead. Now, of course, tips and techno always a big part of the program. Kyle Keefe is going to stop by as well. Mark Mose, you're on the course with me, but listen, the star of this show, besides the golf course, Blake Olson up in the sky.
The opening tee shot will not be the most demanding one you'll face on the golf course. A long iron or fairway wood up the left side will leave you with a short iron into the green and the best angle to attack any hole location on one of the biggest targets on the course. On number 2, a big fairway invites the player to swing freely off the tee on this uphill par 5. Once in the fairway, the easiest route to play is the right side. Players going for the green in 2 will have to negotiate the deep bunkers short and left. Take note of the ridge that runs through this green, which can make for an interesting 2-putt par. Don't let the great views of downtown Denver distract you as you get ready to tee up on the first one-shot hole on the course. A mid to long iron anywhere on the putting surface is reward enough, as you have to have enough club to carry the ravine short of the putting surface. A deceivingly generous landing area can't be seen on the short par 4, number 4. Tee shots up the right side will funnel back to the middle of the fairway. A good drive will leave a short iron into this long but narrow green. At the highest point of this golf course, you feel like you're on top of the world, standing on the tee of this downhill par 5, number 5. Long hitters can take advantage of the elevation change and give a run at hitting this green in 2. Players who choose to lay up will find the flattest spot around 110 yards out from the green. Long or short of that yardage will most likely leave you with a downhill lie to the green.
Well, look at the first few holes out here at the golf club at Ravenna with Seth Berliner. Also like to call him Peaches, but that's a little inside thing between me and him. Director of golf, general manager out here. You've been out here since day one, and this course, it's still fairly new, only 3 years old. Just keeps getting better and better with maturity.
It does, Scott. It's the golf course kind of speaks for itself. We have so many great comments, both from members and their guests, and the beauty out here, the difficulty of the golf course, but the playability as well. We've got 5 sets of tees, and we've got really a set of tees that's playable for everyone. You know, it's so interesting. You're really close to everything here, and yet when you're in the middle of this course, you feel like you're just almost in an oasis. There's nothing around you. It's so isolated, so beautiful. It is. I mean, you can see downtown Denver from the property. You feel like you're away. You feel like you're almost up in the mountains. But we've got our own piece of paradise here, and we're pretty happy. Man, it is unbelievable. If you haven't been out here, you've got to take a look and get out here when you can. All right, let's go to break. When we come back, more with Seth, more of this course, tips and techno, all that ahead here on Golf at Altitude. Well, Kyle, I'd give you a fist bump, but I got my, I call it bird seat. Obviously, fill your divots after you take a little swing here on the golf course. Keep these courses beautiful all over Colorado. All right, with that, back upstairs, we're going to check out the rest of Ravenna's front nine with Blake Olson.
The long par 3-6 will need to be negotiated with a long iron or fairway wood for most players. The bailout area is to the right, as shots short will find a watery grave. Shots hit long will find the rough over the green and a difficult up and down for par. A classic risk-reward par 4 on number 7 will tempt players to go for the green off the tee. It's 305 yards to the center of the green from the back tee. A large bunker just short of the putting surface will get a lot of action. The smart play is mid-iron out to the left, which will leave the player with a short iron in. A great birdie opportunity, however, you decide to play this hole. One of the biggest fairways on the course awaits your tee shot on this par 4. Playing up the right side will leave the best angle to attack any hole location. Approach shots on the correct side of the green will give players a shot at birdie. One of the finest green settings on the course, with red rocks framing this beautiful par 4. On 9, another long par 3, which will require a long iron into this green. The hole will play a half club downhill where shots right will find trouble. Play this hole left and let the natural contours feed your ball back towards the putting surface. A good shot will be rewarded with a chance for birdie.
Well, that's the front 9 here at the golf club at Ravenna. What I tell you, it is absolutely spectacular. Let's take a break. When we come back, the back 9, rules of the game, and so much more here on Golf at Altitude.
After a short trip over the hogback to the 10th tee, you'll be faced with the longest par 4 on the course to start off the back 9. Don't let the yardage fool you, as this par 4 will not play as long as you think. The elevated tee shot will need to avoid the fairway bunkers, leaving a mid-iron into the green. The pattern continues with another testing long par 3. Don't be concerned with the bunker that's in your sightline, as shots here will be 60 yards short of the green. Although it will be a tough task on this hole, shots long will be rewarded, as anything short will leave difficult up and in. A good drive is of the utmost importance on the 12th. Tee shots too far right will find a menacing bunker, or worse, water that will catch errant shots. Drives that find the fairway will leave a long iron into this bear of a par 4. A solid tee shot at the right side of the left fairway bunker in the distance is a great line on number 13. Take enough club to clear the lake that fronts this green, as many will choose to bail outright. Lots of options around this green, and a deft short game can lead to an up and down par. The most intimidating tee shot on the course is on number 14. This long par 5 will require accuracy rather than brute strength. A stream runs down the left side of this hole and will corral many a wayward tee shot. Rely on your wedge to give yourself a chance at birdie, as only the longest of hitters will be able to reach this green in 2. Laying up just short of the lake in 2 will leave you 125 to 140 yards into the green.
It's a great look at the beginning of the back 9 here at the golf club at Ravenna, holes 10 through 14, but there's a lot more to Ravenna than just golf. And joining me right now is the operations manager and partner in the real estate group at Ravenna, Dale Shawsow. It's a great day out here. It's a beautiful course. But you know, Dale, it's about lifestyle. It's about more than just golf out here at Ravenna.
Well, that's right, Mark, and that's part of the thing at Ravenna that sets us apart. We've got a cornerstone in our golf course and a nationally acclaimed golf facility, but we've also got a phenomenal real estate opportunity here. It's a great place to live.
You know, Scott talked about it with Seth. You're close enough to the city that you can get to anywhere pretty quickly. But when you come out to Ravenna, you really feel like you're in your own piece of the world. You can just kind of get away from it all.
And we love that. We love that. We kind of feel this is where Denver meets the mountains. It's quiet, it's beautiful, wildlife is fantastic. The real estate opportunities afford stunning architecture in Old World Mediterranean style. And then we also provide services here to our members and our residents that really surpass any of our competition, if you will, in the Front Range.
I would completely agree with that. You ought to see the architecture out here. Come on out and take a look. So if people want to come out and visit you, they want to get a tour of the place, what's the best thing to do?
Best thing to do is take a look at our website, and you can acquaint yourself completely with the community, or you can certainly feel free to call. We're here 7 days a week. Make
sure you do it. Take him up on the offer. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. I think you'll be stunned. Stay tuned, because coming up next, a little bit more of the back 9 here at the golf club at Ravenna.
Come visit us at ravennagolf.com.
Just like that.
How good was that?
Seriously, is that a little scary right there?
Yeah, that's scary.
Back with Seth, you're the director of golf. Seriously, you can get anybody to do that, right?
Maybe the best shot I've ever seen.
You know what? Maybe the best shot I've ever hit on golf at altitude too. Listen, we're out here. We've seen we've seen the front nine, part of the back nine. This place is just gorgeous, man. It's so relaxing. I don't know what else to say about this place.
You know, it's a fun place, Scott. We really enjoy, our members enjoy coming out here, hanging out, getting away from their busy lives, and it's just a neat place.
Now, this is a private club. You got to join the same, but you guys got some nice packages and chances for people to join. How do they do that? And you want them to come out here and look at this course.
Sure. Best ways to go on RavennaGolf.com. Take a look. We've got all of the membership information on there. You really get a feel for the community, the lifestyle, but when you get out here, you really get a different feel, Scott, and it's pretty special.
You've got to come out here, and the key, hit one in the fairway. I finally did. All right, let's go back upstairs. Seth, thanks for having us out here. Here's Blake and the rest of the back nine.
On 15, a good birdie opportunity on this par 4. A drive up the right side will leave a mid to short iron into this green. Aggressive tee shots will have players firing at the flag. A large swale separates the front and back of this large green. Be wary of the green side bunkers right, as what seemed like a good birdie opportunity from the fairway could have you thinking otherwise. One of the most scenic views awaits you at the top of the hogback on this downhill par 3 number 16. Grab the camera and take a picture, and then grab a long iron or fairway wood to negotiate this one-shot hole. Tee shots up the left side of this short par 4 will leave a short iron into the green. Play short of the flag, as shots over this green will either end up in a greenside bunker or the water. An unfortunate end to your round is near as you stand on the tee of this long par 5 finishing hole. Hit your drive through the chute and be sure to stay left, as errant shots to the right will find their way into the native grass or scrub oak. This fairway narrows from 120 yards and in, so don't take too much club. A good third will give you an opportunity to birdie this par 5 and tell your friends about it when you reach the 19th hole. Now join us at the 19th hole.
Well, Mose, we got a little special setup here for the 19th hole out here by the practice range, practice tees, and I tell you what, the golf club of Ravenna and this Manhattan right on time.
I like to call this special version of the Maker's Mark Mojtini is what this is right here.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to see if they can get that into their thing?
I hope they can.
Maybe when you take a tour next year of the Kentucky Bourbon Trail, which is kind of like the Napa Valley of the South, Maker's Mark's on that tour. Boom, see if they'll make you a Mojtini.
Perfect. I'm telling you, Scott, out here at Ravenna, simply gorgeous. I mean, there are a few courses and few places that top this. I'm not talking about just in Colorado. I'm talking about in the U.S. Just unbelievable.
We were in some balls a while ago with a couple of members. They said, dude, we had to find some views. We couldn't find any views there. They just slapped it. This place is absolutely beautiful. Get a chance, get out here and play.
Get on down there to Ravenna. Have a great time. We'll see you next time. Golf at Altitude.